Hey guys, it's Bortone, and I wanted to talk to you a little bit about video thumbnails. Very important, especially on YouTube, because oftentimes people will click on a video simply because of the thumbnail. So if you've got one, some of these are not public, like this. Obviously it was a thank you video or something, so that doesn't matter. But the point is, somebody is going to be much more apt to click on something that they know exactly what it is, like make awesome book covers or lose video reviews, than they are of just some generic photo. So in the cases where I created a series like this Women Who Rocked interview series, again, it just basically says what it is and who it is. So the photos are there, and I just switched it out. In the case where, like on Lou's video reviews, I'm basically using the same template, but I'm changing sometimes the image, and I'm always changing the description. So for this one, it was mock-up shots, and for this one, it was the Blue Yeti microphone. I've got a couple of other random ones here, like this one I just created for how much does it cost to create a video. And where you do that in YouTube is you go to edit, and when you're editing your video, after you upload it, you can create a custom thumbnail and drop it in here rather than stick with one of the three that YouTube gives you. So it's relatively easy to create and upload a custom thumbnail, and it always makes much more sense to have a custom thumbnail because it's just going to pop and look a lot better. So again, go to edit video, and then once you start to go back where you edit your video, you can upload a custom thumbnail here rather than get stuck with one of the three that YouTube gives you. Now let me show you how I create most of those thumbnails. I create either in Canva, and Canva has a YouTube thumbnail template, which is good. Again, I think I just used this one and switched the colors. But typically the thumbnails that work best on YouTube have big text that's easily readable at different sizes. So I like this, how to train your puppy. You know that that's what it is. There's a picture of the dog. Some of these other ones I don't think would work as well because they're hard to read and you can't really tell what they are. If you're in the video, if the video is personality based, I strongly suggest you include your photo, like they did in this daily skincare routine, or in this how to stay healthy in the summer, or in this one that I created for Dondi, where she talks about the 5 elements. And again, I just took a screenshot and brought it into the template, and then added an overlay so that the text would be a little bit easier to read. And again, you can change the font over here. You can see there's all different fonts you could use. Just click undo this little arrow up here if you don't like it. And then you can do a copy up here to copy the page and then create different ones. So I wanted to give her a choice of different fonts, and I wanted to give her a choice of different colors. This is a different overlay. You can change the opacity. Again, this just makes it easier to read because these are going to be pretty small once you output them. Here's one where I just switched, I flipped it and put her on this side. And again, you can upload your own photos here like I did here. This is this photo. You can change the photo out if you want. You can add different photos, different colors. Here's a different one. I gotta fix this picture because it was a little low res, but you get the idea. There's another one, Eden Energy Medicine for lower back pain. I can move this around. I can change the fonts. So Canva is a good way to create thumbnails if for no other reason than they give you these templates to start with. So it's always better, I think, to start with a template. So again, if I create a new one here, and I bring this one over, Thrifty Travels, I can basically replace the whole thing like that. And then I would change, I would change this font, obviously. Maybe I would change the picture. If it was something that had me in it, I would try and bring that over here. So select that, drop this over there. I'd have to mess around a little bit, send it to the back, stuff like that. When you position it, you can send it to the back. Send it backwards. There we go. So yeah, so I can do that, and then I can change the text, and then I can move things around, change the color. Maybe it's like, okay, this purple's not really my color. I like dark colors. So that's it. Canva is pretty easy to use and a great way to create your thumbnails. Then you download them. The other tool that I use to create custom thumbnails, which is great, and it's specifically to create thumbnails, is called Thumbnail Blaster. And I will put the Thumbnail Blaster URL below so you can check it out, because it's really inexpensive. I think it's $37 one-time fee. So basically you can go to a YouTube video and start to create it right from YouTube, because you connect your YouTube account, or you can start with no video. See, these are the ones I've created that you can see here. And if you start with no video, you get a whole bunch of templates to choose from. So the thing I love about this is, you might recognize this one. This is what I used for Lou's reviews. This is what I use for the interview series. The templates, basically your job is half done, because you've already got the template. So if you want to create a new YouTube thumbnail, you simply pick out a template. I've used a lot of these before, but let's say you wanted to use this one. You just say use template. And then you, I like these because they're really bold. So let's say I wanted this to say top video tips. Oops, I just replaced this part. Ta-da, took a while, but there it is. You can reposition this. Again, obviously you can change the color. Maybe you don't want red, maybe you want blue. And then here, you just go to change image, and you can add whatever image you want. You can upload your own images. Again, I've got a lot of my own images here, so I can use one of those. I can go to Pixabay and use one of theirs, do a search. I can look in what the actual Thumbnail Blaster has for images. So again, you know, I don't know if they have any video images in here. I'd have to take a little bit of a look. But I just upload my own. But I could just as easily use something like this or this. So it's really that simple. And once you've got your thumbnail the way you want it, you just save it as a JPEG, or you can save it as a PNG. Again, they've got shapes here. They've got images, they've got all kinds of backgrounds that you can use. You can create layers, obviously, and they've got different fonts. So if I wanted to do something a little more fun and playful, I could go to the font and just decide, oh, you know, let's use this. This one's more fun, or this one's more cool looking, or whatever. So all that's easy to change and move around and manipulate once you've got it set up. Again, change the colors, change the size. Maybe I want to make that bigger. So really flexible, really easy to use. And then you just click Save and Continue. And you can download it, as I said, as a PNG or as a JPEG, or you can publish it to YouTube. And then you just find the video that you want to send it to. So it sends it right to YouTube, which is really cool. Typically what I do is I download it and then re-upload it to YouTube, just to make sure that it's exactly the way I want it. So Thumbnail Creator is really easy to use, and a great way to create your video thumbnails, because they have tons of templates that you can start with. And like most YouTube thumbnails, they do a good job of having, you know, an image and text that's pretty large and pretty good at popping and saying exactly what it is. So check those out, and hopefully that will help you create better and more compelling YouTube thumbnails. If you have any questions, shoot me an email. Otherwise, check the Thumbnail Creator link to get your Thumbnail Creator software before the price goes up. Thanks. Bye for now.